What is up, everybody? William and Minnesota William. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Minnesota. And I'm not always going to talk. I don't know. This is my channel, so I'm going to do whatever the hell I want on it, to be honest. But right now, I want to show real estate agents how to use some tools that we have right here in our own very back pocket. And I also want to show you, a potential buyer or seller, how cool I am that I know how to do all this stuff. Okay. Oh, man, I have to do something. Hold on. You guys just bear with me here. I forgot to hold on. This is live, so it is what it is. I forgot to plug in. Hopefully this doesn't screw things up. Okay, we should be good. Forgot to plug it in my computer so that way I can go ahead and do a screen share. We're infinite loops all the way down. So I need to get out of this before. Hold on. All right. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hey. All right, this is good. Focus with me here, folks. Focus with me. I don't need Facebook. I need to log into my MLS here. So give me an uno momento. I just punched in the wrong password. I punched in the wrong password. It's going to say this isn't going to work. Bad password. Okay, hold on. 502 43509. That's not my password. It's my Nerd's ID number. Come on now. Sweet. I need to pull up tools and just. Okay, hold on. I can show you. I have client data on here. I need to minimize. All right, cool. All right, so here is MLS. And if you are in MLS, MLS is the multiple listing service. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Stop it. Stop it. So MLS is your multiple listing service. Now, this is where I'm right here. Yep. So this is where us as real estate agents go to, this is where we basically live inside of this program right here. In here, I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you the showing time data, the one that I use specifically, and two, I'm going to show you to use Info Sparks. So I am going to go deep on this, and hold on, see if anybody has any questions. I don't think so. So I'm going to go deep on this, and no, not too deep. Just this is why. Just go with it. Okay, here we go. So if you want to go to tools, and I'm going to do Info Sparks first. Info Sparks is right there. You click that, boom, it pops up. I already have it right there. I had pizza, so it's a little whatever. So here we go. Say we want to pull up. Here's a whole bunch of areas right there. Let's pull up Maple Grove, Minnesota. All right, and right here we have property types, construction types, seller types, square footage, bedrooms, and waterfront. I'm going to leave all of that right now. And then you have line and bar graph. Now, line is fun, and bar graph is what I use to actually present to clients. Now, let's say I have a $500,000 home. Have I not been showing this the whole time? Good. Back it up right here. Maple Grove, price range, property type, construction, seller type, square footage, bedrooms, and waterfront. There's line and bar. Now, line is what I use when I'm looking at stuff for myself. Bar is what I use to present to clients, and I actually break it out into larger, different price ranges. As you can see over here, though, I don't like the price ranges they have set up. So let's say I have a $500,000 home in Maple Grove, and I want to see what it's like. So I'm gonna go custom. I'm gonna go 450. 475, 500, 525, 549, 499, 474, 499, 524. You can see here 450 to 474.9, 570, right here, and so on and so forth. All right. Hit done. Boom. Now I'm going to bust that out because I want to see 3 years of data. Here I have 2020, 2021, 2022. but it's just showing me the October median sales price. But I want to see it in all of these price ranges. So there it is. So obviously my median sales price is going to be very similar because I'm in a certain price point. What I like to look on is days on market, median. So right now we're all property types, all construction, all seller, all size, all bedroom, all waterfront. That's not narrow enough for me. I actually have a single family home that's previously owned. It's a traditional sale. It's actually 2,500 square foot or more. It actually has 4 or more bedrooms, and we are not waterfront. So look, now I'm showing prospective clients what their home at $500,000 is right here. So here's 450 to 475, 475 to 500, 500 to 525, 525 to 550, and this is all price ranges. Cool thing is Maple Grove, 4 bedrooms or more, traditional, previously owned, single family, 2,500 square feet or more, non-waterfront. The reason that's important is because if I'm showing them condos or townhomes, it's diluting the data. That's not their property. This is their property right here. Now, that's awesome. So, there's a lot of ways I can go with this, and I'm just gonna kinda rant a little bit. This is not very refined. Median and days on market. So say, it's a $500,000 home, it's gonna be between 500 and 525. Median days on market is 13. Average is 16. You can see the year over year over year average, it's dropping. You didn't see any of that. So here it is right here. Median days on market is 13. 2022, 2021 it was 7, 2020 it was 14. Average is right there. Am I not? Son of a bitch. Hold on. I might just. Am I going? Hold on. Somebody actually on right now. Julie Brand. Okay, you still can't see it. All right, Julie. I'm sorry. So now I'm back to this. So here we go. We should be able to see it. Median days on market is right here. Year over year over year, which is cool. Average year over year over year is cool. Then you got month supply, showings to pending, all of these different options that are here. Now, this is super cool. But you're going to say, William, hold on a second here. Now, what's going on? Because it's been, things are crazy lately. So up here on this right-hand side, you can see you can do monthly, rolling 3 months, rolling 6 month, rolling 12 month, or year to date. So let's look at a year to date. So right now, month supply in the 5 to 525 is 0.8 in a rolling 12 month. Let's look at year to date. It actually goes up a little bit. Interesting. Let's do rolling 6 months. Oh, it goes up a little bit. Let's look at rolling 3 months. It's about the same. Now let's look at monthly. This usually not a lot. 1.2. So we're actually seeing the amount of inventory in this price range in Maple Grove increase versus our year to date. Kind of interesting. Now you can see your new listings, how many there are, homes for sale. This is all price ranges, year to date, monthly. Like you can really break it down. It's pretty interesting. So the ones I use are days on market, month supply, showings depending. And those are the 3 primary that I use. Now, let's say we want to I just want to see what's going on in Minneapolis. Okay. And we want to do all property types, all construction, all seller, all size, all bedroom, all waterfront. I want to do a line and I want to go 10 years and I want to see days on market. Here we go. Back in 2012 in Minneapolis and everything, days on market was 140 in January. And we can see it just way down here. A little bit of uptick here, but nothing much. Okay, let's look at month supply of inventory. 2012 and everything, it was 6.4. 2.3, down to 2.7, down to 1.7, up to 2, spike to 2.3, down to 1.8. All right, that's a little too broad for me. I want to see, let's do custom. I want to see homes from 300 to 400, 399. So I have this blue line lit right here. So it's only going to pull month supply of homes. You can see right down here from 300 to 399, 5.9, down, down, down. Now I want to see single family, previously owned, traditional, non-waterfront. Crunching the numbers. I know I'm kind of all over the place on this. I'm ranting, so it's all good. While I was crunching the numbers, I'm gonna see if anybody. Okay, she sees it out. Cool. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep going back to this. Bring it back. So here we go. So this is very specific. So I can see, what's been happening in Minneapolis with single family, previously owned, traditional. Now, what if I want to see larger homes? So you kind of get the point on this. And now I want to compare areas. I want to compare Minneapolis to the Twin Cities. Check it out. Here they are. It's all right here. You can get super specific. I want to compare 55369 to 55066. That's Red Wing for some reason. So I want to compare Maple Grove to Red Wing. All price ranges, everything. This is super random. Check it out. It's popping up. It's crunching the last 10 years of data. So you have to give it a few moments here. My computer gonna die. Oh, we're good. All right, sweet. Oh, come on. What internet am I on? Well, I'm on my internet. I can't. Here we go. So check this out. In February of 2020, month supply of home. So if you see down here on the right, red is 55066. So that's Red Wing. Blue is Maple Grove. There were in red. Look at that. In Red Wing, there was 9.6 months inventory of homes in January 2012, and in Maple Grove there was 6.1. Where are we at now? 1.6 and 1.3. Look at that gap just close. That is insane. Days on market. This might take a while. Look at those ups and downs. But overall, these are two very different markets, and we can see that there is a trend line. It's trending down. Now, is it going to stay that way forever? Who knows? Now, this is just barely touching the surface. This is barely touching the surface of Info Sparks. If you want to nerd out on this with me, like totally come hang out. I'll try and do a more actual training video where it's edited and whatnot. This is me just going on because it was on top of my mind. Now, this one right here, the showing time, where are we at in the time here? We're 13 minutes in. All right, so 13 minutes in, I'm going to just tell people that if they want to learn about showing time, that's where they can jump in. Okay, so I'm going to go to this. So this is showing time. You guys should know how to get to showing time. Tools, showing time. Boom, it's going to pop up right there. What you need to do is reports. You see this right here? This is money. Money, 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 money. Money. That was so stupid. Oh my gosh. So this is money right here. This is clutch. All right, so we're gonna go to reports. The one I really, really know is right here. So you can listing activity report. We can pull all this stuff. This is cool. But this right here, target market. Let me back that back down. You click reports, you go to the bottom, target market analysis. All that means is how many showings are happening at what houses in what neighborhood. That's all it means. Don't let it freak you out. If you want to know how many showings are happening in 55369, this will tell you. If you want to know how many showings are happening between 500,000 and 510,000 in the 55369 compared to 510 and 525,000, this will show you. This will help you price your property to get the most absolute possible butts through the front door that you can, also known as showings. Cool. All right. We should have that back up on the screen. Yep, we do. Check it out. So let's pull up. I'm going to pull up the zip code that I did earlier today. Hold on. Just work with me here. 55403. All right. 55403. Oh, that's not a city. That's a zip code. 55403. No, let's just do this. Let's do Red Wing. All right. So Red Wing, Minnesota, and the price range of, let's go from 400 to 600,000. All right, in increments of no. Let's do increments of 25,000, because we all know we do increments of 25,000. If they want to list their house at 535 or 419.9, this will be the tool to help show them the scientific data that's going to get them to list at the proper amount. All right, my nose itches. Moving back. All right. Price 400 to 600. All right, we're going to do it in increments of 25,000. Let's actually do it in increments of 10,000. Why not? That's going to be a lot of increments. Let's see how bad that looks. Last 30 days. Check it out. Right here from 430 to 449, one showing. 440 to 455 showings. 450 to, you can see it right here. If they want to price their house between 460 and 469, there's been 0 showings. Maybe there's no houses priced on that. So let's go to the last 90 days. Look at that. Still no showings on that price point. Look at the hotbed right here. 27. 27 showings between 440 and 450. Now say it's a $500,000 home. Let's go up here. Between 5 and 510, there's 4. Between 510 and 520, there's nothing. So this is a bit ridiculous. Let's do this. I'm going to change it to 25,000 increments. All right. First line. Let's start from the top. I got a little excited here. First line from the top. At your showings between 425 and 449, there were 48 showings on that priced properties in the last 90 days. Well, what does that mean, William? Well, let's go down here from 425 to 450. 9.6 showings per listing. That means there were 48 showings and 9.6 listings. So that tells me there's about 5 listings on the market that were competing for those buyers. Does that make sense to you? Because if you take 48 divided by 9.6, that equals 5. Yeah, I was right on the money. 5. So there's 5 listings that got about 9.5 showings. So maybe there was 4 listings, maybe there was 6 listings, but you're telling me in that price range there was 5 buyers out there looking. That's what you're competing for. So I want to actually break this down even more. I want to go from 475 to why is there no 525? The hell? Whatever. Submit. So in the 475 to 499 price range in Red Wing, there was 22 showings. In the 500 to 525, there's been 4 showings. That's it. In the 525 range, there's only been 7. So there have not been a lot of showings in the entire city of Red Wing. Now, you're thinking, but William, what does this matter? All right. You see this little date range right up on top here? You see this little date range? Let's go back to, so as we can see right here, hold on, I'm going to bust this back up from 400 to 600, just because. Submit. All right. Remember this. I'm going to take a photo of this so I can reference it here in a second. The largest number is 48 showings from 425 to 450. All right, let's still go from August 4th of 2021. Bring this back to November 2nd, 2021. That's a 90-day window. Submit. Take a mental note. 48, 13, 22. 48, 13, 22. 48, 13, 22. 16, 14, 7. Are you kidding me? There are more showings in Red Wing happening between 400 and 475 now than there was a year ago. Would you have guessed that? Would you have guessed that at all? Now, this is not a lot of showings in general. This is a very minimal amount. But would you have guessed that there's more showings happening in some markets right now than there were a year ago in the same 90-day span? I wouldn't have. I would have thought it's the exact opposite. Something really cool. This is also happening in Maple Grove. I wonder how many other cities this is happening in. So this is a fantastic tool. I want you to get used to it. And what's up, Permanentov? I want you to get used to it. I want you to play around with it. I know I was, like I said, I know I was kind of all over the place on this, but getting used to using Info Sparks and getting used to using ShowingTime for data for showing is really going to help you pick which price point that is going to be the most beneficial for your client to achieve the successful, fast sale of their property. I just think the data is so empowering. I think understanding what we have to offer and showing people and not telling people. There's a lot of fear going on right now. There's a lot of bullshit being said, and there's two ways to look at it. There's a few ways to look at this. I can't say two ways. That'd just be stupid to say there's only two ways. There's no good market. There's no bad market. There's only the market we're in right now. And people have to buy and sell. People have to have somewhere where to live. Now, am I saying, is this the best time on the planet to buy or sell a home? No, I don't know when that is. If you want to talk about in the relatively recent past, when was the best time to sell a home? 9 months ago. Where the hell were you going, though? Unless you were moving outstate or, moving to a less desirable area, where were you going? There was nowhere for you to go. It was horrible. It wasn't fun. We all knew back then that it was an unsustainable speed for the market. Now that things have started to correct and they have quote unquote slowed down compared to what they were, I can understand why some people would start to lose their mind. Now, this is just me speaking from the heart. If you bought a house in the last 2 years, are you screwed? No, you're not, because you live in the payment, not in the price. As long as you can live in that home and you can afford the payment, that's the goal. That's the accomplishment that we want to achieve as real estate agents. We want to make sure you're not house poor. Now, if you bought 2 years ago and you're trying to sell right now, it might be difficult, but that's okay. You're not supposed to be able to buy a new home every 48 months and make a profit off of it. That's not how it goes. It's supposed to be every 5 to 7 years, roughly. It depends upon the the appreciation of the market. That's when, that's when you should be able to move, and break even is what we used to say. So I'm ranting now. That's okay. I'm going to rant. So if I'm done sharing data, so I'm just going to complain about stuff. If you're renting, rent. If you want to buy, buy. We're able to help people now. Okay, here's where I want to go with this. If you are a buyer who was using a down payment assistance program 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago, unfortunately, you didn't really stand a chance against the type of buyers that were out there and how cheap money was, and how they could just throw higher offer prices at it because it didn't $10,000 cost them $40 a month. That's nothing. Now, say if you're using some of these fantastic programs we have available now to us, FHA, DPA, down payment assistance, USDA, rural development, There's just so many great things. VA loans, like y'all never should have had a hard time with this, but VA was kind of getting kicked around a lot. Um, VA loans, like 0% down, no PMI, private mortgage insurance. That's fantastic. You actually have a chance now. And you're not having to go 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000 over list price, which isn't bad because $80,000 over list price was about $320 more in payment then. Very inexpensive in the long scheme of things with a 3.5% interest rate. Hold on, I got a text message here. It's a new lead. That's fine. I'll get to it in a second. Hold on. I gotta sign this quick. That's what happens when you're on Facebook Live or when you're doing a live. Okay. So data is fantastic. It informs people, it empowers them to make an informed decision. That's what we're supposed to be doing as real estate agents. We empower people to make informed decisions based upon our experiences, our knowledge, and the information we have to provide to them. Don't be afraid. But don't be an idiot either. Okay. I think I'm going to stop ranting now. Herman, good stuff, William. 6 months ago, you had to borrow 50K more for 5%, pay 300K, now you borrow 20 to get 7%. Thank you, Herman. Absolutely. It's tit for tat. Prices are going to come down. Interest rates are going to continue to rise. How long? Man, are we going to see 10% interest rates? We might. I think it's a real possibility. Are we going to see 10 to 20% decrease in home prices? We might. Absolutely. I think it's a real possibility. Does that mean maybe somebody who bought last year will be underwater? Possibly. It does. The amount of people that will be underwater, though, will be substantially insignificant compared. Now, it's not insignificant if you're one of those people, but it's substantially smaller, inferior to the amount of people who had to take HARP loans in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. So I don't foresee any massive housing financial crisis happening, but who the hell knows what the government's going to do? I don't one bit. So, all right, that's what I have. I'm going to hit you with the 2. I'm going to hit you with the 3. Oh yeah, what you do. That's all I got, everybody. I love you very, very much. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in to my rant. Minnesota William is the name of the channel. That's what I got. We out. Deuces. And I got to end that stream. And that stream.